Alright guys, this is Souls here and welcome back to another BOTB video. This one's on the midweek competition as well as some of the judging for the previous ones, and let's get right into it. So I've just done this intro about 3 times now. Normally I get it done in one take, but you know, also on a personal matter, look at my hard drive situation. Like, I bought this 10 terabyte hard drive a few months ago, like September. I still haven't moved anything across to it because I was a bit sketchy on, you know, if it's going to break within a few months. You never know. So I also backed up my phone and stuff because I did the coin trick and stuff. So yeah, I've got a lot of files that are like need moving, but that's just my own thing. So yeah, the midweek car competition, the winner Nick Farrow, congratulations to him. And yeah, pretty good, you know, cash alternative. I mean, cash, you know, bonus cash. He only went with a 10k extra, not 20, but I guess he probably played quite a few tickets, and it's a good value option just to put at least some extra cash, I guess. Yeah. As for the result, as you can see here is where I went. I went a little bit in for the thing. I tried to match it up with the coin trick as I show here. This is a picture I took with my phone that I actually kind of tried to stretch on top of the picture on Photoshop. Maybe it would have been a bit better to do it like how I did with my phone stand in the video and do it like a bit more, you know, on top. Maybe I messed up, and you know, this guy, he's actually looking a bit more high from his eyes. You know, there is quite a lot of white on the bottom of his eyes and stuff, and he is like, he's not just looking straight, he is probably looking up quite a bit. Maybe I'm giving the judges too much credit again, I don't know. But I did think it was more to the right than, you know, Cam and the rest of the YouTube community. So in that respect, I think I was pretty good. And if you look at it from a full res perspective, yeah, I honestly thought, like, I'm getting pretty good with the straight line, you know. Maybe it's just hopium. But, you know, I thought I was pretty good from, you know, this guy and this guy, the lines and stuff, and I always seem to get on the right kind of trajectory. It's just the distance is what I mess up on. This is a problem I had when I was playing 2019 to 2020. Yeah, and it's kind of done the reverse of what we did in the dream car. So I went further out and the judges put it closer, and the distance between this and the bullseye is almost like the distance between me and zone 2, perhaps. Like, if I'd have you know, dragged the coin, I might have got it about here. I'm not sure I would still guess the bullseye, but again, if I'd have printed this out and then showed you a video, you know, you could even do this. You could just, like, you know, hot click and drag, and then you get this side, and then try and drag that from this guy, and you may be able to get it. But like, I think you probably would have put it like here in the zone 2 area. Maybe a little bit here, but I don't know if anyone would have put it that high. Personally, I think the judges went a bit high. But who knows? You know, with the coin trick, it might make sense. I don't know. So I'm not going to go on about that too much, just in terms of looking at this. But let's talk about the judging itself. Also, just big thanks. For some reason, my voice is going. I've just had some chocolate and cherry muffins that my mum had made. I've not had much of a drink. Also, I think I've only had, maybe I had 2 glasses. I don't know if I've only had 1 glass of juice since I had my food, so I always have to have 2 glasses of drink. Again, I just ramble about all sorts of random stuff, sorry guys. But yeah, what do you call it? 7 of 10 is how this video is performed. So not amazingly, but it is like a 40-minute video, and not everyone's into the nitty-gritty analysis of BOTB. Some people think maybe it's just pointless, but I think there is, you know, some sort of strategy to getting pretty close week after week. But it's not helped me so far because I've come zone 3 back-to-back competitions. As for the dream car, I'm not going to show the points I've played, but all I'll say is it's a bit to the left of Cam's average, and a bit higher than the Gujarati average. And that's using the coin trick. I placed 16, Cayman GTS and Tesla double up on the dream car picture. So we'll see how that goes. I might play some more tickets, you know, after my live stream if I do it on Saturday. Speaking of the live stream, I may have to cancel the live stream. I'm not sure, or I may have to do it a little bit later than I thought, because my sleep pattern's a bit all over the place. Plus, I've also had a bit more work given to me over the weekend, so yeah, there's not many people perhaps working over the Christmas period coming up, and so also I think people just want things done before Christmas so that, you know, they can get them out to whoever wants it. There's not much I could say really about my work, but yeah, just, you know, people are trying to get things done in time for Christmas, so yeah, it's coming on my shoulders a little bit, but I am trying to push to get a little bit more pay than last month, because I spent a lot of time analysing these pictures and all sorts of other things. So yeah, trying to play a bit of catch up, and yeah, have a pretty nice start to the year when the December pay comes. Anyway, what am I saying now? So yeah, I've opened up the judging for basically every competition, except for one of them, which I think was the dream car with the guy in green, where they actually played a really tight cluster, and I think that was the only one. Maybe also the dream car where, you know, the guy in white was on the right and the guy in the blue top was looking up, and, you know, it was the tree that was like a shape of a ball. This may mean nothing to a lot of you, but if you guys remember the pictures, you'll know which one I'm talking about. So I might not have opened the judging for that one, but I just wanted to quickly talk about the judging and just, you know, critique it, and maybe the judges or BOTB, you know, themselves will see this. But yeah, one by one we'll look at them. So first of all, Matt Cannon, mate, what are you doing? There's been a number of times in the last couple of months, and I've pointed these out, where his judging, his individual coordinate is just bonkers. Also Jenna, I don't know what the flip she's doing. She's put the ball, centre of the ball, up here. So is he. So is this one, Roger. These three are actually, yeah, baffling. And I'd say this one, Kieran, again, I don't know what he's doing. That's above this black thing, and you know, way off to the right. And this one's like where my mum was saying, Leo Donnellan, you know, I'm Leo Donnellan. Don't really, you know, just trying to keep a chill vibe. I'm Leo Donnellan, you know. I've done all that in my roasting the video, roasting the judges video. Percy the centre of the ball, just that's too far right. So this kind of area vertically feels good, but yeah, this is maybe a bit too low. I mean, if you put the magnifier there, you'd probably see that, but I don't actually know where the area I played is. Maybe it's where this blue cross was, and a bit, you know, probably where this blue cross was actually. Use point pretty decent this time. So yeah, just take that as you will. You know. Okay, next one. Again, Matt Cannon, the man, the myth, the legend, puts it all the way over here, and also again the X coordinate on his thing. It's not just the fact that it's high; it's the fact that it doesn't line up with the guy's eyes at all. There's no way the centre of the ball is here. Absolutely no way. And this guy, just too wide, as I've said. So that was Joe Thompson straight off the block or whatever. And this one, Nigel Hicks, mate. Maybe he's trying to make up for the fact that he put it all the way to the right, which I'll show you in a minute in another one, but that's way too low. I don't know if they keep the same colours week after week. I feel like they do, but I'm sure Liam Walsh was purple and now Andy Braithwaite's purple. It's like sometimes if one judge is not there and then another judge takes their colour or something. But some judges keep the same colour. It's the same with Kieran. I think he was a blue in the other one, and Matt's always red for whatever reason. So yeah, that's that one. This one, this purple cross, who's this? Oh, pinky cross is, I'm gonna say Liam again. I don't know what he's doing. You know, you can clearly see this eye is going up here. So this is ridiculously low, and this one's flipping up to the moon. Here you go, Roy, mate. But it's probably still more plausible than these two, which are way off to the left, which are Chloe Morgan and Peter. So practically every judge besides you know, Ari and what's it, Ari and Matthew, but even this one is pretty bobbins. I've had a pretty bad judging at some point. This one, here you go. This is Leo's point actually, apparently. Yeah, I don't know what you want to say to that. Oh yeah, this was the last dream car, I think, yeah, or the one before the last. That's what I mean. They come by so quickly that you forget which week was which. You know, this is ridiculous. Matt's point up here, you know, again, fly me to the moon, mate, because I don't know what you're doing. And this is just ridiculous. It's not even what. How is it that steep? I don't know. Some people were saying it was on the edge of the building. I just don't believe that. I knew it was going to be a bit more to the right than that. So somewhere around here and then rightwards. Obviously the judges went more to the right than that. Yeah. Right, guys. 2 of the judges have put the ball in this guy's glove. You can clearly see he's looking up like around here, right? And the fact he's like really struggling to stretch means he hasn't got his hands on the ball. So the fact that the judge's average was this low, and you know the edge of the magnifier was on the guy's glove, it is pretty ridiculous, to be honest. And it looks like they actually kept these 2 judgments in, which, I mean, it's laughable. This one on the right, I don't know. Feels like they just took one eye up, but I mean, still possible. I think all these points, maybe these 3 are a little bit too high, to be honest. Matt's height is actually decent here. But yeah, these 3 down here are just where a player might play, where someone playing the competition might play, but I seriously think following the eyes, it just doesn't really make sense that the ball's in the middle of his hands. So yeah. Again, Matt's played a little bit high, but not as high as these 2, which appear to be Ari this time and Leo. Leo, as you well know, from the one just a minute ago where he went way off to the right, and I think there's a few other cases he just goes a bit too mad on the extremes with his points. This guy does look like he's looking up a bit steep, but it is out this way. It's not out up here on the window, right? This one is ridiculously close. If you put these 2, if you put the magnifier here, it would be almost on the guy's head probably. And I think, yeah, the ball's coming into impact, but no judge puts the ball that close. Unless the ball's literally just come off the head or something, I don't know. Yeah, I think this is kind of the white area I was actually playing. Quite a tight cluster here, so perhaps it could have been one I excluded, but I think I said it because of this corner here from Peter, and maybe this one again from Hugh, which are just a bit outside the region of possibility, to be honest. So I just wanted to bring that to your guys' attention. Hopefully you don't think I'm just like, you know, not contributing much to the video. I am showing you this so you guys don't have to go through the time of finding all these videos and, you know, looking at the judging for yourself and, you know, see what you think. Right, this guy looking out here. Are you on crack, mate? Wait, what? Roger? Where's Roger? Yeah, his face sums it up. It's like, eh? How the fuck are they putting it all the way over here? Eh? I don't know, mate. This is bobbins. This one, absolutely flipping bobbins. Kieran Fitzgibbon, he is absolutely confused. He's completely out of the game, right? This could make sense with this guy and this guy, you know, it's quite angled. Yeah, I'd say most of these are in the region of possibility. This blue one is a bit low from this guy. Nigel again, old guys, you know. Nigel, Roger, Kieran, get him out of here. They're just completely offset, man, sometimes. Yeah, okay, mate, so he's somehow looking right through the centre of his brain up into here. Chloe Morgan, don't know what you're doing, mate. This one all the way out here, it just doesn't work with this player. I think it's way too far out. So Joe Thompson, I think it's Joe Thompson's point. Don't know what you're doing, mate. The rest is a pretty tight cluster, so it's not really much reason to include that. Matt Cannon's point. Oh, he's actually playing in a reasonable area there. For some reason, I thought this was Matt Cannon's point. I'm maybe going colourblind or something, I don't know. But, Roger, come on, mate. How have you put the centre of the ball there? This guy is, even if he's looking straight, it's not that high. What? And this is just ridiculously close. Hugh Gilroy, mate, what are you doing? Right? Aries is a little bit close, but it's in that kind of region of possibility. I'd say if it's around a square that you could make a rectangle with the cross, makes sense. This is a bit too high as well again. Chloe Morgan, I don't know what you're doing. 2 times back to back. And here we go. Yeah, Nigel, mate. I think my freebie point was actually all the way out here and a bit higher. And it was actually very close to the judges' average in terms of Y. But then I played lower and to the right a bit, I think, on this one. I don't know how people put it here, and yeah, these two, got these two and Matt's point are just a bit too high for me. Leo, Kieran, Matt, Nigel. Sort it out, boys. So, yeah, that's me reviewing the last, just in the last, just over a month, so 5-6 weeks worth of judging. You can see blatant cases where the judges are just not playing the game right. And somehow, whether they're taken out or not, we get an average point that perhaps is, guessable, but at the same time, I don't know. And, some people say that is there a conspiracy theory with this guy winning the Lamborghini Huracan STO? Did the judges actually play the game wrong this week? Because I wonder if they actually know, what the winner actually got. I'd assume they'd look at the winners. And for me, it just still a little bit salty. I come to accept it because it does work with the coin method. But let's just have a look at these two again, back to back. Nearly midnight now, so I might upload the video for people to see on the Saturday. But yeah, as you can see, once again, what I did is I went from this guy like that. That's how I got the coordinates there, and from this guy I got that. And the judges have gone like there and there, right? So it just depends how you draw these lines. And personally, I thought the nose line was the one to follow, not going straight like that. So yeah, that's that one. And then with this one, I didn't actually do the line tricks after doing the coin. So yeah, I just trusted the coin completely. And I got something like this. This is my reasoning for using the coin anyway. Yeah, so that's where I put the coin. But how did the judges play it? They went something like that from this eye. Something like, as you can kind of see, it's like that, yeah. And then from the nose, they've gone like that. And then from this guy, they've done something like, it's not even a natural line. Like, that's my natural line. It goes through where I put it. They've gone like that. Kind of. I don't know. Let me know what you think, guys, of the midweek result. I do think I was in the right kind of area with the X coordinates. Like I say, Cameron people put it maybe up here where where the circular part of the magnifier is compared to me. Personally, I thought it was more to the right and a little bit lower, but yep. Try not to keep this video too long. I'll try and do live stream, but like I say, I've kind of already played my points, and I don't want to, necessarily have people playing the exact same points I've played. But definitely, I'll plot the cam average from his live stream. Maybe copy some of the individual coordinates that people gave if I write those down, and the Gujarati one and stuff like that. But in my opinion, it's looking like the X coordinate's actually going to be in the middle of those two, somewhere around there. I feel like the Gujarati's too far to the left and Cam's is maybe too far to the right, but then Cam's did look good. From a first perspective, if the judges don't draw that angular lines, but this midweek, the midweek kind of showed you that they do seem to put the ball off on an angle sometimes, so it does happen. And it's just about following the eyes and trying to get the line tricks or coin method or whatever you're using right. Personally, I don't really like the BOTB website for drawing the lines and stuff and being accurate. I feel like confirming it by either checking the full res points on checkout once you're done, looking at, just place a couple tickets, see how it looks, play more, adjust, or inspecting the full res image or doing a coin trick or something really does get me close, and that's how I got close in 2019. I know that for a fact, but in terms of what kind of lining strategy I use, whether it's from the eyes or the ear and mouth or a combination, I can't really remember, but I can only go off how it's doing for me now. So yep, that's my midweek result. We'll see how the dream car goes. I'm not sure if I'm going to play any more tickets. I might just save my money. I'm kind of getting to the point where I can see that BOTB's perhaps mouths of winning aren't that good, but I'm still trying to see if I can become a student of the game. So yeah, this been just Aussie guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I hope you appreciate the analysis as always. So yep, I'm out and peace.